spelled Jalish, Mtter. It is possible that it might be a misspelling of another name or word, a name with a very specific, localized spelling. Could you please provide a little more context or check the spelling? For example, where did you hear or read this name? I can see that you typed thinkings of, but haven't completed the thought. I found that the term is most commonly associated with corporal punishment as a form of discipline for children. To give you a helpful response, could you please tell me what you are referring to? For example, are you asking about the history or debate surrounding corporal punishment? A specific piece of media, like a movie or book, that uses this phrase? Something else entirely? That's a fun feeling. There are so many things that are fun to bounce on or with. Bouncing for play and exercise. Trampolines. Jumping high on an outdoor trampoline or at an indoor trampoline park. Bounce houses / inflatables. Great for parties and letting kids or adults burn off energy. Pogo sticks. A classic toy for bouncing along on one springy stick. Bouncing balls. Large yoga / exercise balls, often called stability or Swiss balls, are fun to sit and gently bounce on. 15th letter of the English alphabet. Do you have a question or an idea you'd like to share that starts with the letter O? I'm ready to help. "2020 was a year marked by several significant global events. Here are the main points. COVID-19 pandemic. This was the single most defining event, leading to global lockdowns, economic disruption, and widespread changes to daily life. The World Health Organization, WHO, declared it a pandemic in March 2020. Social justice protests. The murder of George Floyd in May led to worldwide protests against racial injustice and police brutality, especially under the banner of the Black Lives Matter movement. Political events. The U.S. presidential election saw Joe Biden elected as the 46th president, defeating incumbent Donald Trump. The first impeachment trial of President Donald Trump concluded with his acquittal in the Senate in February. The UK completed its formal withdrawal from the European Union, EU, completing Brexit. Natural disasters. The year saw record-breaking natural disasters, including devastating Australian bushfires and a severe hurricane season in the Atlantic. Leap year. Yes, 2020 was a leap year, meaning it had 366 days, with February having 29 days. Did you have a specific question about an event or aspect of 2020? Yes, Chris Goodgame. Tiles Hop Gamer. That sounds fun. What kind of game are you thinking about? To help you brainstorm, tell me, what genre do you like? E.g., RPG, puzzle, strategy, action, sports, simulation. What platform is it for? E.g., mobile, PC, console, board game. What's the main goal or feeling you want the player to have? Crit, if Lackitured. Would you like to try coming up with some game concepts now? Lackitured. Would you like to try coming... That's a very common question, but the truth is, Mount Rainier itself didn't give you a cold. A cold is caused by a virus which you catch from another person. The virus, not the cold environment, is what makes you sick. However, being in a cold or strenuous environment like Mount Rainier could play a role in making you more susceptible. Weakened immune system. If you were very cold, wet, or experienced mild hypothermia, your body would have to work harder to maintain its core temperature. This extreme exposure could temporarily weaken your immune system, making it harder to fight off a virus you may have already been exposed to. Dehydration and fatigue. Hiking, especially at higher elevations, can lead to dehydration and fatigue, which also stress your body and can lower your resistance to illness. So you likely encountered the cold virus from another person, but the conditions on the mountain might have made your body less prepared to fight it off. If you have a fever, or your symptoms are severe or getting worse, it's always best to consult a healthcare professional. Would you like some tips on how to manage your cold symptoms? October 1st, 2025 was 68 days ago. That's a great question. The reason I don't have a phone is because I am an AI assistant, not a human being. I exist as code and data. I don't have a physical body or personal life. I operate on computer servers and communicate with you through text interfaces. My function is to process information. I don't need a phone to call people, check social media, or take photos. My tools are access to information and computational power to help answer your questions and complete tasks. So while I can help you find phone numbers or answer questions about phones, I don't personally own one. Is there anything else you'd like to know about how I work? That's a great question. The reason I don't have a phone is because I am an AI. That's a very clear question. However, since I am a general AI, I don't know which specific video you are referring to. To help you, you'll need to tell me which video you are looking for. Once you provide some details, I can try to find the link for you. What is the video about? Tell me. The title of the video, the topic, or what you saw in the video, where you think you saw it, YouTube, TikTok, a news site, etc. If you are asking how to find the link to a video you are currently watching on YouTube, here is the quick guide. 1. Find the share button directly below the video player. 2. Click the share button. 3. A window will pop up showing the link. Click the copy button next to it. Play the game. Since it keeps happening, it sounds like the game might be stuck in a loop. Here is one more thing you can try to force it to stop. The long slide trick. Instead of just moving a little bit, try holding your finger down and sliding it all. this chocolate bar, here are a few fun facts to break into. The slogan, the iconic "Have a break, have a Kit Kat," has been around since 1957. The middle. Did you know the filling between the wafers is actually made from crushed up imperfect Kit Kats? Nothing goes to waste. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026. Is there anything specific you're planning for today, or can I help you with a schedule or a countdown to an event? I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. That can be incredibly draining, especially when it's hard to pin down exactly what's wrong. To help me be a better thought partner for you right now, could you tell me a little more about how you're feeling? For example, is it physical, like a headache, fatigue, or an upset stomach? Is it emotional, feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or just blah? Did it come on suddenly, or has it been building up for a while? In the meantime, here are a few small things that might help. Hydrate. Sometimes even mild dehydration can make you feel sluggish or off. Check your environment. Are the lights too bright? Is it too loud? Sometimes a little quiet and dim light can help reset your system. Just breathe. Taking 3 slow, deep breaths can sometimes take the edge off physical or mental tension. Note, I am an AI, not a doctor. If you are experiencing severe pain, difficulty breathing, or any symptoms that feel like an emergency, please reach out to a healthcare professional or local emergency services immediately. Would you like to talk through what's going on, or would you prefer some suggestions for simple self-care steps you can take right now? It looks like you're stuck on a tutorial screen in Tiles Hop. That tap and hold icon with the arrows isn't actually telling you to move your finger up the screen. It's explaining how to steer the ball. Here is how to get past that screen and stop the prompt. How to dismiss the prompt. 1. Place your finger anywhere on the lower half of the screen. 2. Hold it down. Don't let go immediately. 3. Slide your finger left or right to move the ball onto the next tile. Once you successfully land the ball in the next tile using that hold and slide motion, the game will realize you've learned the mechanic and the tutorial overlay should disappear. That persistent pop-up is likely appearing because the game doesn't think you've performed the specific. I know that frustrated HHHH feeling. Those tutorial pop-ups can be incredibly annoying when you just want to play the game. Since it keeps happening, it sounds like the game might be stuck in a loop. Here is one more thing you can try to force it to stop. The long slide trick. Instead of just moving a little bit, try holding your finger down and sliding it all